All right, so 9 days in Tokyo. 9 days. Could you imagine? The lights, the sounds, the food, and the trains. I mean, have you ever seen a more efficient transportation system?
I think it's safe to say that Tokyo is in a league of its own, which is exactly why we're doing this deep dive today. For anyone who's maybe a little intimidated by the idea of planning a trip to Tokyo, we want to kind of break it down, make it manageable.
Yeah, we're not going to lie, it can feel overwhelming. Where to start, what to see, what not to miss.
Right, and with 9 whole days, you've got some time to work with. So we'll talk about how to structure your trip, some must-do activities, things to avoid, a bit about local customs, how to get around affordably, and of course, the food. Oh, the food.
And we'll even touch on something you might not expect, venturing out to the Tokyo Islands. Ever heard of those?
Most people, when they think Tokyo, they think skyscrapers and Shibuya Crossing, right?
Yeah.
But Tokyo's actually got this whole chain of islands just waiting to be explored.
Totally different vibe. Volcanoes, beaches, amazing seafood. So let's say you've got your 9 days, you land at Narita, and you're ready to go. What's the first move?
Well, I'd say start in Shinjuku. It's a major hub, easy to navigate, and a great place to get your bearings. Plus, you can head up to the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building for some incredible panoramic views.
Oh, yes, the classic skyline shot. You see those photos everywhere.
Exactly. And from up there, you can kind of map out the city in your mind. Okay, that's where this is. That's where we're going tomorrow.
Speaking of tomorrow, day 2, let's dive into some culture and history. What do you think about Asakusa?
Asakusa is fantastic. Sensoji Temple, the oldest temple in Tokyo, is a must-see. And the walk up to it along Nakamizudori Street is an experience in itself. You've got all these traditional crafts and street food vendors.
And to round out the day, how about a cruise down the Sumida River?
Perfect. It's so relaxing, and you get a whole new perspective of the city from the water. You can see the Tokyo Skytree, the bridges, everything.
Okay, day 3, we're hitting up the pop culture scene. Shibuya and Harajuku. Here we come.
Got to experience the Shibuya Scramble Crossing, right? That's iconic Tokyo. And then just a short walk away is Harajuku, with Takeshita Street, the center of all things kawaii and edgy.
Now, I'm not sure I can pull off the Harajuku fashion, but I'm definitely down to people watch.
You and everyone else. It's a spectacle for sure. Lots of fun to just soak in the energy.
All right, day 4, let's slow down a bit. How about some time in Ueno Park?
Great idea. It's a beautiful, expansive green space, perfect for escaping the city buzz for a while. Plus, Ueno Park is home to a bunch of different museums, so you can find something that interests you, whether it's art, history, or science.
Yeah, I'm thinking Tokyo National Museum, maybe the Tokyo Metropolitan Art Museum.
Good choices. Or the National Museum of Nature and Science, if you're into that.
All right, now day 5, we're going to throw a curveball. How about a day trip?
A day trip? Where to? Nikko? Hakone?
Nope. The Tokyo Islands.
Wait, what? Tokyo has islands.
They do, and they're amazing. Think volcanic landscapes, black sand beaches, hiking, hot springs. It's a totally different side of Tokyo.
I'm intrigued. Which island do you recommend?
Oshima is the largest and closest, easy to get to by ferry. You can hike up Mount Mahara, an active volcano, see the beautiful camellia gardens, and eat incredibly fresh seafood.
Now you're talking. Okay, I'm in.
Awesome. Now back to the mainland for day 6. What do you say we check out Ginza?
Ginza, the high-end district. Designer shops, fancy restaurants, swanky everything. Sounds fun.
It is, but we're also going to mix it up with a visit to the Imperial Palace East Garden. Bit of history and tranquility amidst the glitz.
I like that. So we'll go from browsing luxury goods to strolling through serene gardens. Nice contrast.
Exactly. And then, day 7, it's time to geek out in Akihabara.
Akihabara, the electric town.
Yeah.
Anime, manga, video games, electronics galore. This is going to be dangerous for my wallet.
I know, right? I'm already planning my manga haul. But seriously, Akihabara is a must experience, even if you're not a diehard otaku. It's a sensory overload in the best way possible.
Absolutely. And you never know what treasures you might find. All right, day 8, we've got to dedicate this one to food, right?
Oh, definitely. I mean, we've been talking about food all along, but this is the day to really dive in. We've got a list of 20 must-try dishes, but we have to start with the classics. Sushi and ramen.
And Tokyo is a paradise for both. You can find every kind of sushi and ramen imaginable, from the Michelin-starred places to tiny hole-in-the-wall shops. It's all incredible.
Don't forget tempura, tonkatsu, okonomiyaki.
Oh, yeah, and yakitori, those grilled chicken skewers. And onigiri, those rice balls. They're so simple, but so good.
And for noodle lovers, there's soba and udon, hot, cold, and soup with dipping sauce. So many options.
Seriously, you could spend your entire 9 days just eating and still not scratch the surface of Tokyo's food scene.
True. All right, day 9, the dreaded departure day. What are we thinking?
I think we keep it chill. Maybe revisit a favorite spot, do some last-minute souvenir shopping, or just relax and reflect on the amazing trip.
Sounds good to me. Now, beyond the itinerary, what are some essential tips for first-time Tokyo travelers?
Well, first off, embrace the crowds. Tokyo is a busy city, so just go with the flow and don't get stressed out by the masses of people.
Yeah, and don't try to cram too much into one day. Leave room for spontaneity. Get lost in a neighborhood, stumble upon something unexpected.
Definitely try all the food. Even if it looks weird or you don't know what it is, you might discover your new favorite dish.
And learn a few basic Japanese phrases. Even just hello and thank you go a long way.
Absolutely. And remember, it's customary to bow when greeting someone. Don't be afraid to try it, even if you feel a bit awkward.
And speaking of customs, remember to take off your shoes when entering homes and some traditional establishments.
Good point. And be mindful of noise levels, especially on public transport. Keep conversations quiet and your phone on silent.
Right. Now let's talk transportation. The train system in Tokyo is amazing. It's clean, efficient, and can get you anywhere you need to go.
We highly recommend getting an IC card, like a Suica or App Pasmo card. You can use it on all the trains and buses, no need to fumble with cash.
So much easier. Now, how about saving money? Tokyo can be expensive, but there are ways to keep costs down.
Definitely. Look for local eateries instead of fancy restaurants. Ramen shops, izakayas, and those department store food halls are your friends.
And take advantage of free attractions. Ueno Park, the Imperial Palace East Garden, many temples and shrines are free to enter.
And grab your drinks from convenience stores or vending machines instead of touristy cafes. Big difference in price.
Now, remember those Tokyo Islands we talked about? If you're interested in going, there's a great guidebook called Locavore Dining in the Tokyo Islands.
It features restaurants on the islands that focus on local ingredients. So you can try things like Beko sushi on Oshima, Ashitaba tempura on Nijima, and all sorts of fresh seafood and unique dishes.
And there's even a guide for finding restaurants in Tokyo that use Tokyo-grown ingredients. It's part of a movement to support local farmers and producers.
Which is fantastic. You can find everything from Shinagawa turnip cookies to Kogane Sakura Chirashi Zushi, a dish featuring cherry blossoms.
So as you can see, 9 days in Tokyo is more than enough time to have an incredible experience.
You can dive into the city's vibrant culture, explore its rich history, indulge in its amazing food, and even escape to the tranquility of the Tokyo Islands.
With a little planning and an open mind, your first trip to Tokyo will be unforgettable.
So start researching, get inspired, and most importantly, have fun.
And before you go, think about this. What are you most excited to discover in Tokyo? What image or experience is drawing you to this incredible city? Let that be your guide as you plan your adventure.
And who knows, maybe you'll even discover something entirely new and unexpected along the way. That's the beauty of travel, isn't it?